Good morning, children. We have discussed just now lytic cycle. Now we have come to the lysogenic cycle. In the lysogenic cycle, what is avirulent stage? It is called avirulent means due to the infection by this bacteriophage, the host cell will be not destroyed. Instead of that, bacterial cell, phage nucleus will be entering into the bacterial cell, and along with the bacterial cell, phage nucleus also will be showing its function. Both will be combined together and they will be performing the function together. That phase is called the lysogenic phase. In the lysogenic cycle, the phage DNA gets integrated into the host. I told that one, with the host DNA they will combine. Integrated means combine, and gets multiplied along with the nucleic acid of the host. When the host nucleic acid will be multiplied, the phage nucleic acid also will be entered. See, it has been entered and it will be infected. That is called transfected. And it will be joining with the host nucleic acid or bacterial nucleic acid. It entered, now it has been integrated or incorporated. Nucleic acid has been incorporated into the bacterial nucleic acid. And in this stage, this combination of the both phage nucleic acid and the bacterial nucleic acid combined together, it is called the prophase. So like that, and when bacterial nucleic acid will be replicating, it will also replicate. So it will be having some advantages for the host cell or bacterial cell that we are going to discuss. No independent vital particle is formed in this case, but lytic cycle, the independent vital particle had been produced by using the metabolic activity of the host cell. So host cell had become destroyed. As soon as the phage injected into the linear DNA into the host cell, it becomes circular and integrated. As soon as the phage injects a linear DNA into the host cell, it becomes circular, round in shape, and integrates into the bacterial chromosome by recombination. The integrated phage DNA is now called the prophase. The activity of the prophase gene is repressed by two suppression proteins. Phage gene is repressed, it's not showing its activity by itself. By two repressor. Repression means it is suppressing the activity, which are synthesized by the phage genes. This checks the synthesis of new phage. So because of the presence of two repressor gene, repressed by two repressor proteins which are synthesized by the phage genes, that is not allowing the bacteriophage to produce the new individuals, new phages within the host cell. Each time the bacterial cell divides, prophage also multiplies along with the bacterial chromosome. On exposure to UV radiation and chemicals, the excision of the phage DNA may occur and results in lytic cycle. Excision of phage DNA may occur and it may come out. Then if it is coming out in independently dividing, means it will be again entering into the lytic cycle. Now there are few terms. This is the lytic cycle till here. Now few terms are there. What I told, virion means what? The infective particle that will cause the death. Virion is intact infective virus particle which is non-replicating outside the host cell but inside the host cell, which will be causing the death of the organism or severe case. That is called virion, infective virus particle which is non-replicating, that cannot replicate outside the host cell, but inside the host cell it will be causing the damage to the host cell, which is infective, having the capacity to infect. Viroid, circular nucleic acid, circular molecule of single-stranded RNA without. So the virus particle means we know capsid layer and nucleic acid. Virion is having the single-stranded only nucleic acid. There is no capsid layer. Capsid layer is not there. And it was discovered by Theo Diener in the year 1971. The RNA of viroid has low molecular weight. Viroids cause the citrus exocortis, citrus plant disease, and potato spindle tuber disease in plants. Potato generally will be like this, but it will be spindle shaped like this. That's why spindle tuber. Virusoids were discovered by Randall and co-workers in 1981. They are the small circular RNAs which are similar to viroids, but they are always linked with the larger molecules of the viral DNA. Larger molecules of viral DNA. Similar to viroids, that means they don't have any capsid layer, but they are always linked with larger molecules of viral DNA. That is the virusoids. Prions. Prions having only the capsid layer, there is no nucleic acid. Discovered by Stanley B. Prusiner in the year 1982, and a proteinaceous infectious particle. They are the causative agent for about dozen of fatal degenerative disorders of the central nervous system of humans and other animals. Example has been given: Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease (CJD), bovine spongiform encephalopathy (BSC), commonly known as the mad cow disease or scurvy disease of sheep. So that is the prions. So virions, viroids, virusoids, and the prions. They don't have proteinaceous infectious particle. They don't have the nucleic acid. Nucleic acid is not there. Now few diseases have been given. Example, they nothing to make you understand. The plant disease, animal disease, and the human disease. Plant diseases, at least five names to be kept in your memory. Very common disease: cauliflower mosaic disease, tobacco mosaic. These are all mosaic in different plants: tobacco, cauliflower, sugarcane. Potato leaf roll, bunchy top of banana, leaf curl of papaya, vein clearing of lady's finger, rice tumor disease, cucumber mosaic. Mosaic, by this mosaic you can keep so many plants diseases. Animal, foot and FMD. 10th also we have told FMD. It is called foot and mouth disease of cattle, rabies of dog, encephalomyelitis of horse. Encephalomyelitis. Now next one is called the human being. Common cold, hepatitis B, cancer, SARS, AIDS, rabies, mumps, polio, chikungunya, smallpox, chickenpox, measles. Now you can write COVID, coronavirus, COVID-19. This is the variation of this SARS. So these are the different types of diseases we can get by the viral infection. Now next part will be coming in living world. Just like zoology we have discussed. From the previous chapter we know that the Earth planet is endowed with living and non-living. That's like zoology we have discussed. Nothing is there to discuss here. Now come to the second paragraph. Many attempts have been made in the past to classify the organisms on Earth. Theophrastus, father of botany, underlying there, used the morphological characters to classify plants into trees, shrubs, herbs. Aristotle classified animals into two groups, Inaima and Enaima. Enaima means with red blood cells. Enaima, that means A means absent, without red blood cells. That one divided the animals by Aristotle. Father of botany, Theophrastus. Carl Linnaeus classified living world into two groups, plants and animals, based on the morphological characters. His classification faced major drawback, because prokaryotes and eukaryotes are grouped together. Why his classification was not followed today? No, prokaryotes and eukaryotes are grouped together. That is not correct. Both are different types of organisms. Similarly, fungi, heterotrophic organisms are placed along with the photosynthetic plants. In course of time, development of tools compelled taxonomists to look for different areas like cytology, anatomy, different branches. Anatomy, embryology, molecular biology, phylogeny, etc. for classifying the organisms on Earth. So what are the different tools or different branches of biology helped to classify the plants? These are the different branches. Thus new dimensions of classification are put forth from time to time. Need for classification. What is the need? Already we have studied in zoology also. To relate things based on common characteristic features, to compare things based on the common characteristic features, to define organisms based on salient features, Number 3, helps in knowing the relationship among different group of animals. It helps in understanding the evolutionary relationship between the organisms. These are also 2 marks or 3 marks question. Classification of living world. A comparison of classification proposed for classification of living world is given below. 5 kingdom system of classification already we have told. R.H. Whitaker, American taxonomists, proposed 5 kingdom system of classification in 1969, where 71 had been given. The kingdoms include, already we know, this is the 5 kingdom system of classification. This one also you have to study 2 kingdom system, Carl Linnaeus. Next one had been given by a 3 kingdom system of classification, Ernest Haeckel, Protista, Plantae, Animalia. 4 kingdom, Monera, Protista, Plantae, Animalia. 5 kingdom system, R.H. Whitaker. Monera, Protista, Plantae had been divided, fungi and Plantae and Animalia. 1 is added by R.H. Whitaker. Now all these characteristic features I used to say in case of animals, I had told some characteristic features, criteria, and all these 5, that is the tabular column, nothing is there to make you understand, only you have to memorize any 5 points. See, cell level of organization, then zoology I asked, cell wall, nutrition, motility, organisms, organisms are nothing but the examples. Now like next part we will be starting about next class, I will be discussing again. Okay, thank you children.